I'd like to call this meeting to order on May 28th. We'll all stand and do the pledge, please. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Lord God, we come to you as the board members of ACCOA. We ask for your guidance and your wisdom in our meeting today. Please be with the executive director and staff and help them continue to serve the community in such a wonderful way. We thank you for Andy and all that he's doing into our senior center. And we just ask that you be with us today. Thank you, Lord. Amen.
Amen. Do a roll call. Rowan.
Here.
Pam.
Here.
Doris.
Here.
Phil. Here. Dr. Turek.
I am here.
Thank you. Everyone here. Of the agenda, Shannon, we have to add and receive the information. So that's that agenda.
That I'll make a motion to add it under new business possibly.
Motion, second, Rowan. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay. Approve of the minutes of last month. Motion by Pam, seconded by Rowan to accept the minutes of our April 23rd meeting. Any discussion? Vote. All in favor? Opposed? Carried. Public comments. Limited to 2 minutes. Give your name.
Last meeting, you talked something about clarification on the dining hall area, wherever there's food. Letting it have carpet or hard.
We'll let that go. Or we don't answer that now.
Reason I ask is because carpet is going to be for maintenance when there's food. Or it's just going to be easier to clean. If it's a sound issue, a lot of things to do with that. Ceiling, so that it's flat, it's managing that. There's things you can put on the walls that there's a lot of things that control the sound. But carpet is there for, and it's going to be more maintenance than my suggestion. Way better.
Thank you. Presentation, Andy Shaw, about construction. Floor is yours. It's on green light. I turn it on. You just had it. Come on.
See them in a lot of hot volume areas, and I think it's gonna be attractive and easy to clean and stand up the test of time for a long time. So that's gonna be good. The craft room still looking at parking rooms. Well, in the game area, we've already kind of stuck with this, durable, um, essentially, still, whatever, be easy to for a long time. Same goes for the fitness area. That has a little bit of cushion to it. It's a particular product for a fitness area. And then again, we had our targeted of the platform for the entire gym, right? And then a little variation in the locker rooms. There's some comments kind of mix in there. So anyhow, jumping kind of back to the residential, let's start there. So we begin our powers during this cycle. So now there is electricity to every unit. That enables us to get temporary heat in there, which is every unit when temporary heat's going. And we have now the drywall is making good progress. So it's taping, sanding, and mudding, and then goes through that a couple of cycles. So very soon we can be wrapping up all the process. As soon as that happens, we'll come, as soon as we come. So we're back to that finish phase of finish up very soon next week, so we'll have that. Chef, it's like $10,000 extension. And then capital generated back here. Each generator is kind of in a rush. And bring those out. So, then for the previous, we got concrete inside the garage, on the porch, the sidewalk. And seeing that same crew working equipment right now, we'll move in and get going with housing. So the housing will kind of get our attention if we will not the problem. So that's been going on. On the main building, I'm hustling this week to get our interior reporting pads. We have the exterior reporting and exterior anchor bolts in place for the south end, and we just have to do the interior pads. So kind of freestanding the columns going. We have 30 of those to put in, and then we're putting the rest of the new wall today. So that's coming up. We should next week. We're going to see steel showing up on the project on the south end, and then from there, the company that's doing the perimeter stud walls, they're just ready to go. The first thing in the morning, then we can get on site kind of thing. And then we got the roof wound up. We had a really good thing. We were able to buy the units directly from training, and so that's like 6%, 7% sales tax, we can only get that savings when we buy that. And then we got 2 to 3%, kind of prepay, and then just level 2 pricing, which is, about as good as you're going to find from anyone. So that's a nice one. That was probably 50 grand, coming up, that worked out. And then plus we have it's the job site, and then apply for a local company to sell. So that's the HVAC, and then it's got the wall, the glass is all set, we got shop drawings and glass. Custom plans is all of our stone on the bottom, we just got their shop drawings today, so that's coming along. And, so that's kind of the exterior shop, and then of course we talked about the equipment into the concrete shop. And it's very, very close, like 99.5% of that stuff. So hopefully this week, as soon as we get the electrical, we'll be ready to take the CCOA, and we can see every single plug, every single light, and respond to that. HVAC, we really put a lot of effort into ductwork layout, return air layout, air cleaners, air filters, really gonna have an efficient, comfortable building. It's yes, we can't put too much time in it. It's just, that's, really, people. Then in the plumbing, that's basically done, we're just ready to get your heating, including the plumbing typically together, so that's coming along. And, let's see, on the outside, we can put asphalt in and any time, I want to get the heavy machine. Steel, south, short, shelf.
I don't have a question, but I do have a comment. Somebody stopped at my house over the weekend. And he was very impressed with how the steel is going up so fast and new footings is coming in. He was very impressed with that. And he gave me his card, which I gave to Wendy for landscaping type stuff. So.
I've got a lot of tricks on he did the same thing on certain points.
you have anything on the ball?
Well, well,
Only question is, do we have our permit yet? From sewer in the drain field? Is how are we setting it up?
Jesus. Same thing in residential, you need the gas to go in before, because I got some latitude in the second field. And as soon as I got that gas line in, for sure, then we'll position exactly ourselves.
Percentage wise, approximately. Oh, yeah. We have nothing else for Andy. Move on. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. Kenny knows him.
And then, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Andy.
So we have, let's go. Move on to Carolyn. Anything?
A couple of things that I can comment on. A couple things that I passed out. The first is the, I ran across this and thought it might be of interest to you. It is the activities in Northeast Michigan through the summer, where it is and what it is. On the back side is the fishing and hunting information for this year. The second thing that I handed out is a copy of a resolution that board commissioners acted on. I'm sure you've heard the state has determined that there needs to be a materials management planning for all counties. What this is, it's handling of waste, trash, junk, whatever you want to call it. And we had two options. Well, I'm sure there were more than two. We could go it alone, or we could merge with some other counties, which is what we chose to do, as you can see in that resolution. I'm going to this one. We're with Iosco, Alcona, Alpena, Presqu'île. Now I can't tell you what we're into. That's the code of county. But anyway, we are with them. It's going to be a very long process. By going with them, we actually ended up with more money from the state, which is not always a good thing. But in this case, it's so, as I said, that's a long thing happening. Last, I realized yesterday was Memorial Day, but I felt it was worth bringing to you something that I ran across years ago. And I think it's a worthwhile quote, especially for Memorial time around. And if you will grant me, I would like to read it. It is foolish and wrong to mourn the men who died. Rather, we should thank God that such men live. General Patton. And something maybe we all need to read. But unless there are questions, that's all I have.
Move on to executive.
I posted the human resource position for part-time last week, and I've probably got 8 or 9 resumes so far. And I'm gonna leave it open till the middle of next week, and then select and start interviewing for that. Also, I'd like to get the part-time event planner position posted sooner than later, because I think we should have that person start going around to some of the other counties and find out what type of event centers and things they have, prices of how much they charge for, weddings, different birthday parties, things like that. Start getting a price list done up. So that's on my radar. For the month of April, we served 2,258 meals. And then I just have a few miscellaneous things that on April 23rd, Kelly Robinette was here from NEPSCA and did our congregate home delivered meal assessment, and things went really well with that. And then this past Thursday, we were selected for a My Choice waiver or My Choice provider audit. I think that went well. We don't have any results back, but since I've been here, we've had a lot of audits. So I'm kind of learning as I go too, which has kind of been helpful, you know, of what I need to do to move forward. So, and then the next one, our SBA loan is paid in full, check cashed. So we're just waiting. The second step that we have to do, they're gonna be sending me some paperwork that I'm gonna have to fill out, which will release the collateral. So, I've been in touch with them. I'm just waiting on that. One of the things that was on my list since the beginning of time, since I started, and it kind of helped with that audit we had last week, because that was one of the things that was on there, was our orientation and training materials. So Kim has helped, and we've got all of our orientation, training materials, forms all updated, new logos. So we actually have a real orientation booklet now. So she's also updated and got all of the most recent trainings that we have to have, you know, pull off the internet. We've got our personnel binder all updated. All of the forms have been updated with a new logo. That was also something from our audit. So that kind of pushed us to get that stuff completed finally. The Danielle from the Fresh Market was here twice last week doing presentation. She'll be back 2 more times in June. We're just waiting on the coupons, so we're getting the Fresh Market program rolling. And we have our the home delivered meal truck ordered. We have it. It's been turned over to Delivery Concepts now. They'll be putting the refrigeration system on it, so we should probably have that toward the end of summer, August sometime. So, I think that's about it that I have.
I had a question. I just noticed a couple days ago that our trucks is over there, which they're not on security. If they were here, they'd be on our cameras if anybody should mess with them. Is there a reason why we put them over there?
You can see that parking lot on the cameras.
You
But
can?
yeah,
Oh,
yep.
okay.
But we did have them over there because the snowplow had pushed so many rocks and there was broken concrete all over the yard. And then Daniel came to mow and we didn't want rocks flying and hitting vehicles and stuff. So we moved them.
I
And
didn't
then-
realize that our cameras took pictures way over there.
in that part, yep. So,
That's good.
Patty had to call in to see if they're gonna come because they told us to do that stuff in spring, so. we're just gonna-
The village?
No, the
Oh.
south,
I was at that meeting.
yeah. So,
Good job. Good job.
I just want to say, you know, the NEMSTA reports and the assessments and everything. And Wendy and Patty and the whole crew downstairs have been working their tails off to meet NEMSTA's requirements. NEMSTA has been bent over backwards for us to help us out on everything to get us back up to full speed. And, you know, I do believe everything's with the new center. We have to look, we can't look at just today. We have to look and looking at how the road. Are we gonna need fitness center manager? We're gonna need a project. We're gonna need more janitor, head janitor. We're gonna need all this. So we can't make that decision down the road. We're gonna make it now because it's right around the corner. We're through May already, and who would ever thought time has gone so fast? And I give Andy all the credit, or I meet with Andy quite often, double check everything, and making sure that everything is on order. That's why I asked him a percentage. And the ladies are doing a great job. downstairs, putting out the meals and everybody. I've had nothing but great comments lately, so that's very, so you guys are doing a great job, you and your staff. And doing- Hmm?
So, yeah, trying.
No. Yeah, we have, well, we have a couple that, as of right now, that would be management. Oh,
Me,
oh,
Because he's always saying that word.
I bring that up,
means
but-
a lot of money. So.
Right. Yeah, I gotta watch on that man. Employees, okay. Okay. Do you have anything else for Wendy? You know, so, what was it? Report?
The people really appreciate you coming out and talking to us, and she even comes out, and takes the trees
Right.
to help the people, and they do comment on it, they do like that, fact that you're involving them in the, and appreciating them for coming in to eat, they do like that.
Okay, so we'll move on. Move on to treasurer's report. Ron, anything on treasurer's report? Okay. Need a motion to accept the treasurer's report of subject to comment.
Also,
We need a motion on the floor to accept the treasurer's report subject to comment as presented. Motion by Pam, seconded by Dolores. Roll call vote. Ron, Pam, Dolores,
yes.
Bill, yes. Bob? Dr. Turk? Still is.
I don't hear him.
Motion carried.
Should somebody be writing this stuff down then, just in case he can't hear it? It is on a recording?
Okay, so we'll move on to committee report. Committee report would be one building committee report. Tom and I and Mike is on it. We went over a bunch of discussion. We discussed the new building in the village limits and checking on a sign ordinance for the road. Yep. And then, we need to find a property management company waiting for recommendations from Kim. Getting bids from 3 different businesses for the, getting bids from 3 businesses to go over the resumes for the houses, costs, what's gonna be all involved, you know, all the, everything, your electricity and your heat and everything. So we'll wait for the recommendation from Kim on moving forward on that. We did talk about changing the pet policy. There's damage done, the renter must cover repairs. Fence probably be allowed. We're waiting on that. We recommend for 1 year lease, 1 year for the renewal lease. If 2 non-married people want to share a house, they both can sign a lease. We recommend that. There again, once we get the property company, you know, they're gonna be doing a lot of referring back to us, so we can make changes if we have to go by law. I'm checking on the flooring in the houses and paint, painting, and that. Games for the game room, our recommendation is we purchase a non-electronic game, so we get get all the money that we spend on the non-electronic games come to us. Means that we have to maintain the room, all the understanding that we'll have to split the into company that is chosen for the electronic games, kind of up in the area which route we're going to take. Signs for the facility, I think is pretty standard, but, you know, no smoking, vaping, drinking, cursing, weapons, question mark. Discuss rent price. When doing breakdown of services for the rent, you have to include all your benefits that you're going to be receiving on the rent. So let's just say the rent is probably going to be closer to $1,500 when you include everything that is under the sun. You know, it's not going to be that. So when you break down the rent, if you add everything up on your monthly installment that you have to pay out, it comes out to almost exactly what you want. And of course, we don't know. Some seniors like it hot, some seniors like it medium, some seniors like the lights on all the time, some seniors like it on. That's what we have to weigh as a committee. We're gonna have more meetings, so nothing's cut in stone. These are all recommendations that we discussed.
Is your, and possibly 1,500, is that whether there's one person in that house or two? Does that matter?
Well, you got your rent, that's so much, but one or two,
No matter
Yeah.
how many people live
Yeah.
there, no matter,
right,
okay,
you have your rent,
right.
you have your electricity, you have your heat. Possibly, we're looking at garbage service, snow plowing, snow removal, lawn care, leaf removal. You're looking at, your sidewalks have gotta be shoveled. Your maintenance around the houses, that's all included in one price.
Okay.
When you
right.
break that down for what you pay a month, it's pretty close.
But I meant that 1,500, it doesn't matter whether there's one person in that house, she's gonna get charged 1,500. There's two people in this one,
If you're a couple,
and they pay 1,500. The house pays 1,500, no matter
Right.
whether it's one person in there or two.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
that's what I want.
this is just right now discussion points that we discuss. This is not cut in stone. This is finer proposal. You on that, ma'am? Okay. Weird.
So if we get a proper management company, that's gonna take a lot of work off Wendy too, then. Huh?
Correct. Wendy's in charge of the center. She property management company who we elect to hire will determine. They will go around to all the areas and find out what they're doing, how they're based, what kind of fees they charge. And that takes it out of the board's hands or down the road. Like I was telling you earlier, well, you're a friend of so-and-so, so they got the house. We don't think it's right, so we're gonna see it. This takes that off our table. They, a third party selects by the resumes and by their applications, qualifications, income, who's gonna be running.
Background checks, reference.
So you give
check.
them your list of names that you've got, they do all that work.
Yeah, I assume that ACCOA will set the standards.
Yeah, we're gonna still set the standards. We'll still be overseeing everything and set the standards. We just wanna take it out of hands of
Oh, I
select
agree.
board to prevent any, how Alcona County's close and everybody's a family member, pretty much, somewhere down the road. The third party has no ties.
Do they have access to see if anybody's had evictions, what their background would be? They can call the references of other landlords, do reference checks. That's very time consuming stuff
Oh,
to
it is,
do.
it is, and I think, I totally support that. As long as it is remembered that ACCOA is paying,
Correct.
they're under contract to us,
Right.
not.
You're not under the property. You're under us.
And you never know, it could come to where they say, I got 15 really good people. We might have to
And deal with it.
yeah, we might have to do a lottery or something like that. If,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
We may end up doing that.
Yeah,
That's an option down, we have to find out that,
right.
how many's.
And then this way too, if something were to happen a couple months down the road with somebody that got chosen, we'd have a list, we should we should always have a couple people on a waiting list.
Correct. It's definitely,
So
you know, something happens, we wanna be.
get somebody in there, yeah.
Meeting reports and move on to business. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead. You got to, okay.
Yeah,
We'll open committee reports back up and Vigil. I'm sorry.
I just wanna tell a few numbers of our pop-up pantry. Of the pop-up pantry. I don't know how to word this, but ACCUA is not involved. I am just the committee member that is reporting for it. I said that
Yeah.
right. Since June of 2023 to May of 2024, we have given out 2,945 boxes of food and fed 6,786 people. And the different months, we got grants from people. United Way grant, give us a real huge grant. The Women's Giving Circle gave us 2,400. And the Impact Grant, which we are working on right now, gave us $4,800. So this feeds a lot of people. So these numbers I read here does not include this last one. Does not include. Oh, wait a minute, maybe it does. But anyway, that's the Impact Grant gave us $4,800, which we are still working on.
So I want to clarify something with everybody that they did not give us ACCOA the money.
Right.
They gave it to the committee and the foundation that is taken over the food pantry.
Yeah, United Methodist Church. We are working through them now.
Correct.
Yes,
So they did not, we have not received as County Commission of Aging any grants.
No, when I'm saying we, I'm meaning the pop-up pantry.
Right. Yeah, they're not involved in that. That goes to the United Methodist Church, it's all grants.
Right.
So when you said us, we have not, just to clarify it to the people, we are not part of
Right.
it.
And
You're
I gotta
fine.
remember to say that.
Yeah, you're fine, I'm just clarifying.
And our next pop-up pantry is June the 12th. It's early this month because of some grant or some holiday or something.
June 12th?
June the
Juneteenth.
12th. And I will tell Megan also. Yeah, June the 12th. Thank you for letting me know.
You got, yeah, that's a big accomplishment by people that are running.
And we're going up each month now. The last 3 months have grown. I'm gonna show you that real quick, because the last 3 months did growing each day. I wrote it someplace. We went from 269 boxes, I forget what month, to 296. And then in May, we was 311 boxes. And the first one, 269 boxes, we fed 598 people. Then the next month, 296 boxes, we fed 665 people. And 311 boxes, we fed 709 people. So that is a lot of people that we are helping feed. Some of them might not need it, and if they don't need it, they give it to that neighbor, or they give it to grandma, or they give it to the granddaughter that's got 3 little kids and struggling to make ends meet. So it's the numbers are higher than that, because there are a lot of people. Like, I get a box, I give some of my stuff to the girl across the road that's got 4 little kids. She works, her husband works. They have a hard time financially. So what I can't use, I give to them. Or to whoever.
It's definitely a good program that they continue to run, so.
Yeah, we're doing good on it too.
Doing
Doing real
great.
good on it.
Do you see the pattern of the same people every month?
A lot of them is, yes, a lot of them is very same people.
Kind of expected.
Yeah, they are. And we have two lines. Jolynn Lovelace was doing the first line, but now she's working, she can't get off. So Kay Lovelace does one line and I do the other line. And I just recognize them, I know
Sure.
them
And some go through that other line that you would recognize,
oh yeah,
you know.
oh yeah, because we don't know who's gonna get who. It's a single line, but she takes this car, I take this car. And we get the names, then there's two or three people that put the boxes in. And I tell them this is 2 orders, because there might be 2 families in that car. Then if it's 2 orders, they know to put two boxes and 2 potatoes and 2 milks or whatever we're giving out, they put that in. Those 2 cars go and we bring 2 more in. But when you go through 311 cars, it's not bad right now, but when it was raining and storming and we're standing out there in it trying to write and our fingers won't move and but we still get it done. We got very good volunteers
Yes, we do.
over there.
Volunteers.
Volunteers are really, we get more than we need, really.
Well, you never have too many.
We never turn anybody away.
Right, never have 2 minutes. So now I can close committee.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll move on to unfinished business. Anyway,
I asked about the equipment. Is that unfinished or is that?
and basically, I can ask, I can tell you about unfinished.
I want to ask if we can, being we're not moving any of this stuff to the new building, there is a couple of employees, maybe 2 or 3 or 4, that would like to purchase something if possible. Can we start advertising that we've got 5 of these things and 2 of these and offer it to our employees first?
Well, we can do that. We can do that at this moment. I would not consider doing that because people are still using all of it.
Yeah, but we got a ton of stuff on
I
this
know,
page.
but we also have to find out what was bought with grants. Is it eligible to sell? We have to have a list on all the equipment to see what is been bought with grants, how long we have to hold it, and
Right.
then is it for sale?
But my question is, if it was bought with grants and we don't have any record of that,
Well, I'll have to reach out to NEPSCO.
Right.
what?
I can reach out to NEPSCO, see if they have a scheme.
But can we go ahead and get this started? That's what I'm
We
asking.
can reach
Can
out
we-
to NEMSCO and find out what we can sell and
Yeah,
what we can't, yeah.
And then at least, if we've got 5 of these walking things, let the staff say, yes, I'd like to purchase one.
Right now,
And can the staff at least make payments?
right now, I would say no to selecting the staff first due to the fact that it's equipment for the senior center. And I think we have to put it out for bids to all individuals who would be interested.
So
Just because you want equal opportunity to purchase, everybody should have the opportunity, not just staff. There you go again with, we have to look out for the center, not getting into a lawsuit with somebody else. I'd give you $300, but you get down. We can't go down that road. We have to maintain order on what we give stuff out in front. It's a discrimination thing. You just can't. You can't just because they work here don't mean we have to P's and Q's accordingly. If you wanted it and I wanted it, it might go up for a bid. Sealed bids. We're accepting sealed bids on the bike over there, cardiovascular machine. we're accepting sealed bids. And when we get the bids, whoever bid highest is the one that it's awarded to. So that's to protect the board, I think it's the proper procedure. Yeah, we can look into it. Business using the other. Okay, unfinished business is closed. New business. Get up the top of my head. We received a resignation letter from Chairman Boppers, who was on the board. Phil Potter, President, William Schlechter, Vice President, Dr. Turek, Secretary, all board members' resignation. It is with regret that I must resign my position on the board of ACCOA effective immediately. I find that I am unable to meet the needs of the board and wish to avoid any potential conflict. Please note that I have the highest regard for all the board members without exception, and I have enjoyed my association with you. I look forward to enjoying the new senior center, respectively. You need a motion to accept the resignation with regrets. Motion by Brown, seconded by Bam to accept the resignation of Fairman Roberts with regrets. All in favor? Aye. So we'll have to ask for the new board member.
Did we send him a letter? Appreciation. I wanted to ask too, did we ever send a letter to, Dave Cook? Appreciative letter to Dave.
Got it. And also, better sooner than later. I talked to real estate North 45, who would be interested in marketing our building. We walked through it, giving the lowdown. He took back to his company for find out how much our building would be worth. And we're basing it on building over here, so it was just sold to the drugstore. On the price wise per square footage. And we are gonna list it. I have also been in contact with individuals here around the area that shown interest in it. Told them that we're gonna list it. And if they were interested, they could submit a price that they would be willing to pay. There's several people that shown interest in it. So it's in the North 45. John Kuklowski, seeing it, he did say if he listed it at 6%, he would give 1% to the sellers when it sells. That'll go on their website. So if you're interested in purchasing it, submit question the price. It's all on his. I believe it's $25 a square foot. I believe the price came in at $330,000. I believe. Was that they were gonna was it's also whoever's interested, he said he would make sure that he could occupy it prior to those meetings. Totally. Will we get it? No, I can start somewhere. But it's in their hands. If we receive any offers, reasonable offers, we would act on them. That's just what your company. That's your job. See what we do.
It was worth 330,000, way back when we got it though, let's say it was worth 250,000. Why would the county just give it to us now? Why wouldn't the county charge us?
We don't care. It's great.
No, I know we
It's
don't
great for
care.
the board.
What?
3 guesses.
What?
3 guesses.
I still can't hear you.
3 guesses.
Oh, well, you're right.
Oh, that is, the property is listed. Anybody has any offers and would like to get an offer? Contact, Jan Kuklowski. I do know that, we have had another individual, 2 individuals show interest in it already. But they have been in contact with John. That's all I have.
Do we advertise, or is the realtor gonna advertise this building?
Realtor's got it all under control.
So they do put it in the Detroit News or the Big
Oh,
City
no,
Times?
it goes live over the air. Everybody log on to North 45 Realtor, commercial property, it'll come up.
Okay.
I mean, that's not just here.
They
They-
actually.
Right.
Who knows? We might get that.
There's a lot of opportunities if you look outside the window, just in here, there's people out there that have money and have ideas and, it's in their hands. Anybody out there interested? Really make a profit. No reason why. Yeah, she could see. It's all to the board. Once we get it on. And that real estate agent will bring it back to us. So,
Are we the final decision, or is the real estate final decision?
Yeah,
you accept the offer and you got it. Just like selling your house.
Sold the house. Not sure how it all works, but hope we know what we're doing.
Yeah. Just like selling property. Okay, no new business. I'll move on to public comment. 2 minutes per person. Your name and first, please. No? Okay, then. Comments. If there's additional comments and concerns. Colin, you have any? Okay.
Well,
Won't need it. Make sure they know it, because there's quite a few people that said they were rock people.
Daddy. He
Yeah.
likes rocks.
Right, Daddy loves rock, so yeah. And you read words. I have nothing.
I'm very like,
Oh,
really, really,
I know.
they do all of us.
oh my goodness, it is
Yeah.
so much off. Now that I want to thank everybody who's involved in all the phone calls between
Yes.
Wendy and getting that taken care of. That just opens the door so much. incredible that it's taken care of enough on our plate now.
Thank you, Congressman.
I'll take it to it's a sigh of relief,
Yeah,
especially down the road if we don't have to worry about that being bad. Oh, I do have one other thing, under new business. For the insurance company, they want an entity, they wanna make sure that the buyers, the full sum, of the property paid of said land, 40,000, buyers certificates of the property will not be occupied by us, me. Buyers certifies that there's not mobile or manufactured. That's all for the seniors. It was signed by me. Mention that we require a resolution authorizing specific persons to execute closing and or grant documents relative to the transaction on behalf of the county commission. So what I'm asking for is you need a motion to allow me to sign the insurance, because what's happening is we had $1 million policy. We spent $2 million on the new center. We upped it to $2 million policy to cover if anything should happen. We've spent $4 million on the new center. We have to up it to $4 million policy. Every time we have to up it, we need a person on the board, president, to sign the new policy that they upped it to $4 million. Now we're up to almost $5 million. We don't want a $2 million policy to cover the $5 million building. So all this resolution, all this motion would be is to give me the authority to sign with the insurance company any documents when we renew when we re-up the policy.
May I ask, is it a resolution or is it simply a motion?
It's a resolution.
If we have $2 million policy on this building, you're saying?
No, the new
On the
building.
new building, right now we have it,
Right now we have a $4 million.
but why? Because Andy's people that he hires to do this and this and this should all have their own insurance.
They do, but our building, we've spent $4 million. We need insurance on them so they can come back on us. If somebody gets hurt.
Right,
a tornado comes through.
well, if a tornado or something, but if somebody gets hurt,
They have,
their company
They
is
have workers' comp.
responsible.
they have
Both
workers'
get
comp on
sued.
it.
Right, so
Oh, yeah.
why are we putting ourselves on
Because
top
we're
of
hiring
that?
individuals too.
Huh?
We're hiring individuals too.
To work over there?
Yeah.
Why? But why can't, if he has somebody come in to put up this steel, that company has their own workers, that company has their own insurance, that company has their own steel or whatever.
They don't have their own steel, it belongs to us. So what we're saying is, if a windstorm comes through and the building falls in,
Windstorm is one thing, but somebody
This
getting
isn't-
hurt,
this isn't
Yes.
workman's comp insurance. This is insurance to cover the contents of our building. Should something happen, we've spent
And
$4
I-
million.
in a tornado type
Right.
thing, not somebody getting
Right,
hurt.
right. What happens if a tree
Oh,
falls
okay.
on a house?
Okay,
I mean, if a tree
I-
falls on a house, we don't wanna put out money if we don't have insurance on it, we would be putting out the money.
right, I thought you meant that
No.
if somebody gets hurt
No, workman's comp,
over
no,
there,
no. This is
all right,
same as this
Okay.
building. We have insurance on this building.
right,
Something happens to this building, we need insurance on it.
right. And this is our building, so if somebody gets hurt here, we're also
We're insured,
insured.
right?
But I meant
So-
over there,
So,
But
You're
we're
at-
still insured because we own that property.
I was gonna say, so Dolores goes on that property and steps in a hole and hurts herself. We're not gonna blame one of the workers. We have to blame, it would be our insurance company.
I might get rich.
Stay
So,
off that
I just need
property.
a resolution.
Don't let her go over there.
We need a resolution authorizing myself. I would like to have another person be able to sign if I'm sick. If I'm not.
Well, who was ever the vice president at that
Right,
time?
and you, to execute the closing or a grant documents relative to the transaction on behalf of. I need a resolution. I need a motion for accepting the resolution. Authorizing. Okay, we have a resolution, motion on, to accept the resolution authorizing Bill Potter and Doris, Vice President, execute closing of grant documents relative to the transaction on behalf of Alcona County Commission on Aging. Roll call. Pam? Dolores? Bill, yes. Church Lawrence?
Dr. Turek,
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
Resolution. I will get that on up and get it to the company, to the insurance company, and we'll be all set on. Okay, so with that taken care of, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion by Pam, seconded by Rollin. Motion to adjourn the meeting. Motion carried. All in favor? Aye. Oh.